Hey guys, this is StarCraft and I'm back to cast another 2v2, and this one will be on Tempest, and it will be between Kwon, the red Terran, and his partner will be Jason, the blue Terran, so double Terran. I don't think I've cast Kwon and Jason before, but they are a pretty high ranked 2v2 Master League arranged team. Yeah, so their opponents will be Power, the purple Protoss, and Power's teammate will be haCkProTech, the teal Zerg. And this almost just really seems, this just seems unfair. You can't put Power and Protech on the same team. That is just not fair. And one thing though, Power is actually, I'm used to seeing, I think Terran is actually Power's best race, but I can't recall right now any time I've seen him play Protoss. I've seen him play Zerg. I'm sure I've seen him play Protoss, I just can't remember right now, but we'll have to see if Protoss may be his weakest race, so we'll see how that pans out. Protech obviously pretty strong on all three, as obviously Power is as well. But we'll see, as Kwon and Jason are actually going to be walling off, it looks like, on the low ground. And they've already completed that wall off, as I don't think you can run through here. But a pretty weak defense there with this supply depot if Protech opts for some sort of baneling bust. And we'll see, actually, it looks like he is going for a 14 pool. So that is not something you see very often out of Protech. He's going to be getting a lot more drones before his first Zerglings than usual, and that probably just has to do with the fact that he knows, he probably knows these guys' style of play. I'm not sure, but I mean, the scout has already gotten here for Power, so he knows there's a wall off here. But again, the fact that perhaps that Protech did not know where his opponents were factors in the consideration of when he's going to build his spawning pool, because this like, the spawning pool, this Overlord hadn't even gotten down here by the time he had to make the call on the spawning pool. So at that point, he really didn't know where his opponents were at all. So it's kind of senseless to make some early Zerglings if you don't even know where you're going to send them. Especially against a double Terran team, because you know you're not going to have to deal with any Zerglings from them. So with all that being said, he is just now getting his metabolic boost, and at the same time, Power has begun warp gate research on the cybernetics core. There is a SCV scout for Kwon just chilling here. Gonna wait and see if he can figure out what the Protoss player Power is going to do. And so now he's gonna start running that SCV around to continue getting scouting, try and figure out what that tech is going to be. But Power opting to skip the early Zealot and going straight for that Stalker. Will he be rallying that Stalker to this SCV? Most likely to kill it or try and trap it here at least. As here comes, so Protech actually has got some Zerglings. I guess he was worried about actually looking for that scout, and this SCV is not going to get away. And so now Protech with a bunch of Zerglings, it looks like he's going to move out here and check out what is the haps at the front door of Jason and Kwon. And we'll see if he throws down a baneling nest, because he is still mining gas, and he's actually already got his lair on the way. So very interesting there that he has opted for the quick lair. Could we be seeing a baneling nest and a centrifugal hooks research, or will we be seeing some sort of tech swap or a bunch of Mutalisks for Protech, as he's going to be really annoying right now and start pecking away at the barracks here to see what Jason is going to do with all these Marines. And Jason's just like, dude, whatever, seriously, I'm just going to sit my Marines here and not worry about that. It looks like Protech's thinking, like, I think I could fit one Zergling in here without getting shot at, but really, is that worth bothering as the proxy pylon has gone down for Power? He's warping in 3 Stalkers in the front here, and it looks like he's actually going for a 3-gate push here. Interesting. I wonder what Power is going to do from there, as he now has the range advantage and is going to be taking out that supply depot with the Stalkers and just microing them back here. It doesn't look like Siege Tech has completed yet for Kwon. He still has a while on that, so could be in a lot of trouble if Protech decides to come up and join this battle. We'll see. He's just chilling back there with the Zerglings right now, letting Power do all the damage. And oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Some shenanigans. Where's the Nidus network? Protech is dropping, he's pooping creep out down here and putting a Nidus network. So are we going to be seeing, where will the Nidus worm go? Oh, I have a feeling it's going to go over here. So Well, Power has got these guys totally occupied on the front. It looks like Power could even lock this down by himself right now with all these stalkers the way this is going. Actually, now that the siege tech has completed for Kwon, these stalkers are going to be much less effective. So really, I think that if ProTech had opted to just join this attack, this game could already be over. But you know how ProTech is right now. He's like, dude, I want to do something interesting because they just walled off the front, and that's annoying to me. So I'm going to do something crazy, and here comes the Nidus Worm. All the Zerglings are going to stream out into the main of Kwon, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble as Zerglings are running right into his mineral line. And the SCVs are actually going to turn around and fight here. And with this many Zerglings, that is just not going to work. More and more Zerglings. Look how many Zerglings are streaming in right now. The tank's quickly getting surrounded, and he doesn't even need to bother dealing with this low ground here. Jason has one Banshee. And sorry, Banshee, you're not going to do a whole lot. And just really trying to lift off Kwon is before this gets into the flaming category. As now ProTech is actually going to run all of his Zerglings back into the Nidus network and escape. So I'm surprised actually there. He could have just ran his Zerglings right over here. Oh, you know why? Because he's got another Nidus network coming out in the back of Jason's base. So touche. Look at the crazy Nidus play right now from ProTech. That is pretty intense right now, as he has just got Zerglings harassing the Terran players from both sides, and that has just got to drive you absolutely crazy. You are Kwon and Jason right now, and Kwon is going to leave the game. Jason leaves the game, so Power just comes in here with a bunch of stalkers and just distracts the hell out of them at the front, doing quite a bit of damage himself. Meanwhile, ProTech goes, oh, I'm just going to Nidus red space. Oh, he brought a Banshee over, and he knows that that's there. I'm just going to run them all away, and boom, pop them right back out on this side. So that was pretty cool there. So this game was sent to me by ProTech. Thank you, man, for sending me this game. I'm looking forward to doing some more games from ProTech. I have a ton of them, so that is going to be awesome, and that's going to do it for me. This is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.